Hello, and welcome to the Fathers United channel, the purpose of which is to give fathers a comfortable place to share, gather info, learn, and feel appreciated. My name is Nate, and this is Cautionary Tales. Here's where we discuss high-profile divorces, custody battles, and things that fathers have gone through in hopes that we may gain some insight to help us should we face similar circumstances in our lives. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the multiple baby mamas of Nick Canon. Nicholas Scott Canon is a youth actor that made the transition to adult stardom well. He is a television host, rapper, actor, and comedian. He's been on shows like Wildin' Out, All That, and in several films such as Drumline and Roll Bounce, with an estimated net worth of $20 million. It's obvious he is attractive to the opposite sex. As of the writing and recording of this episode, Nick Canon has 12 different children with 6 different women. When asked about it during an interview with LA Times, Canon explained that having a large family with multiple women wasn't a part of his plan. But during the pandemic, several of his romantic partners began wanting children, and he, quote, wanted to give them what they desired. Some of his children were born before the pandemic. Today we'll be looking at his relationships and potential ramifications of multiple kids with multiple women. Nick Canon was married to Mariah Carey for 6 years, during which time they had twins. When asked about co-parenting, Mariah said, quote, "We just saw each other for Thanksgiving. It's important for the kids. He's in their lives forever." Nick Canon said, quote, "It's funny when they say co-parenting. That phrase is a little redundant. You can't co-parent, you have to parent, and that's what we do well, because when it comes to our children, we're selfless individuals. They're first." While Canon said that their marriage was like if Trump and Putin lived in the same house, it's nice to hear that they're able to still raise their children positively. We could all learn from this. Canon said, quote, "Instead of making it about our relationship and what I want or what you want, we should just do what's best for the children," words that many parents should take to the heart. Canon's next baby mama is a model by the name of Brittany Bell. Together, the couple had 3 children. She is a talented and educated woman in her own right, being crowned Miss Arizona in 2010, Miss Guam in 2014, and obtaining a degree in broadcast journalism from ASU with a master's in psychology from Pepperdine. The two haven't spoken much publicly about their relationship, but they are close. She shares social media pictures of the family, and Canon praises her whenever asked. Abby De La Rosa is the mother of Canon's second pair of twins and third child. De La Rosa is a model and DJ who met Canon while working at iHeartRadio. She currently DJs for Canon's radio show, The Daily Canon. When asked about their relationship, De La Rosa said she's happy but would like to find her forever person because she knows that isn't Nick. According to her, Canon is a loving father and good man. She has apparently experienced judgment from the public about her relationship, but said this, quote, "Me being open in my relationship does not change or take away from the type of mother that I am to my kids, and the wholeness that I am to them, and the strength that I share with them." De La Rosa has also been vocal about her openness to getting to know Canon's other partners and children. Model Alyssa Scott gave birth to 2 of Nick's babies. Sadly, at 5 months old, their son died of brain cancer. While the 2 of them may have lost their child, they remain positive and continue to parent together. Canon said, quote, "Alyssa was just the strongest woman I've ever seen. Never had an argument, never was angry, was emotional when she needed to be, but always the best mom and continues to be. It seems like the 2 of them have a close relationship despite their tragic loss." The next woman is named Bree Tiesi. I probably said that wrong. And is the star of Selling Sunset, a real estate agent, and was a model. Bree appeared on Wildin' Out as well. She and Canon received backlash for their relationship while she was on season 6 of the Netflix show, with some calling Canon her sugar daddy. Bree replied, quote, "I take care of myself. If my son needs something or we do, I ask. That's all I have to do. I know he's a good dad, and Nick is not my sugar daddy. Nick is not the reason that I'm where I am." Apparently, according to a couple members of the show, while Bree claimed she's okay with Nick Canon's polyamory, when she found out Canon had another woman pregnant at the same time as her, she was emotional and very upset. Regardless, the 2 put on a public face of unity. Finally, Lanisha Cole rounds out the list of Nick Cannon's baby mamas. Cole is a model and actress who then became a photographer with an LA-based studio. Canon revealed that their child Onyx is the one he spends the most time with. He said that he and Lanisha have a strong understanding and their co-parenting is solid. It should be noted that Canon did forget to name Onyx when asked to name all of his children on the Howard Stern show. But with 12 kids, and the pair have shared numerous things since then, praising each other as parents. I personally don't see anything wrong with the situation. They are consenting adults, and Nick Canon isn't a deadbeat dad. He is financially able to care for them and seems to be involved in their lives as well. For most of us watching, however, that isn't financially possible, and there's nothing worse than a deadbeat man just getting women pregnant and not following through. But the biggest takeaway from this is summed up perfectly by Chelsea Lascani, who was a castmate of Bree Taesi on Selling Sunset. She said, quote, "Ultimately, every additional baby is time taken away from the bond that your child and their father is going to have." She was speaking in reference to Bree and Nick's child, but that statement rings true for all of Nick Canon's kids. Nick can afford the flights and vacations, but for most of us, that isn't an option, and the relationship with the child will suffer. My father once said to me, "I'll never have all of my children under the same roof," and I could see how sad that made him. Be careful, brothers, and make wise decisions. Thank you for watching this episode of Cautionary Tales. Please like and subscribe for more father-related content, and comment below any fathers or stories you'd like me to share as cautionary tales to our brothers out there. On the next episode, we'll be taking a look at the divorce of Kevin Costner.